Hawaii has always been a favorite vacation destination, but did you know that some of the best life-changing adventures are not found in any guidebook? John DeFries was born and raised in Waikiki and is the president and CEO of the Hawai'i Tourism Authority, and he joins us to not only share some of Hawaii's hidden treasures, but how to protect them as well. Welcome, John.
Aloha, Desiree, and thank you for having me.
Yes, aloha, and we're happy to have you on. I wish I was where you are, but I mean, Hawaii has so much more than beaches and popular visitor attractions. So can you tell us, how has visiting the islands evolved?
You know, like the rest of the world, the last 2.5 years, we have learned our way through the pandemic, but we are now feeling a surge of optimism as visitors want to return to our islands. And what I'd like to encourage them is to think beyond just the beaches, think beyond just the entertainment, beyond the Mai Tais at sunset, all of which are important. But going forward, there are opportunities that we have brought together to connect them with our community and more meaningful projects in the form of our volunteerism experiences, which we call Malama Hawaii. Malama is the Hawaiian term, which means to protect, to nurture, to care for. Malama Hawaii.
Oh, well, that's so important. So what are some unique ways travelers can engage in experiences only found in Hawaii?
Sure. Imagine the two of us walking with a group, hiking into a native forest, guided by experts in that field, guided by Hawaiian cultural practitioners who have the knowledge of that part of the forest. The incredible learning, the incredible gift of volunteering to help perpetuate a living forest. Or being down on a coastline where some of our marine life and sea life are endangered at times, and learning why the protective measures are important. A big part of this experience is in educating both residents and visitors alike. The other thing I'd say is for every American at some point in time when you're in Hawaii, prioritize a trip to Pearl Harbor. And now, as part of the Malama Hawaii program, there is a restoration effort of the iconic U.S. battleship, the USS Missouri, that is now available as part of a visitor experience that frankly will make people feel much more patriotic and grateful for the sacrifices that were made at Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, always important to enjoy vacationing in Hawaii, but also learning the history and the culture as much as possible. And what are some important things visitors need to know as they return to the beautiful islands of Hawaii?
Sure, I think during the pandemic, we got reminded of just how fragile our communities are and how fragile the natural environment is. And as we begin to restore the health and vibrancy of our economy, we're very cognizant of the fact that we have a responsibility to ensure that the environment is healthy, that the community well-being is in great shape, and bringing those two together in a new balance. I would encourage everyone to go forward to our website, gohawaii.com/malama, and you'll get all the updated information.
Alrighty, John, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And to find out more about the Malama Hawaii program adventures, like John mentioned, you can visit gohawaii.com/malama.